everybody doing? Can you guys hear me okay? No? Closer? Better? Better? Do I look okay? Well, I have my phone up here with me for one important reason. If you guys have ever heard me speak before, definitely not a polished politician. I do have a tendency to rant and ramble because I'm a very concerned citizen. That's the only reason I'm running. But I wrote this down on my phone a couple years ago, and it's been in my notes, and through 2 broken phones, actually, it's made it. So I just want to bring this up real quick. Anybody here that's running for office, anybody that's not here running for office, the number one thing that we got to remember is we're public servants. You're not voting for us because we have the greatest idea ever to change this city around. So that's number one. So I wrote this down. What being a public servant or a mayor or a city councilor, what it means to me. It's being attentive to the concerns and needs of constituents. It's vital for representing their interests. So this is a big thing for me. Representing their interests is the key word there, not their own personal interests. That's not what a public servant should do. So in this last, I would say around a good 16 years, I don't know what's happened or where it got meddled or lost in the mud, that the people that are running for mayor, people that are running for city council, are not representing our public interest anymore. They're representing their own personal plan. And that's big. That's really big. So you can see with the city councilors and the mayors that have run before us, they get upset, they're mad, they're arguing with the citizens of our city. The main reason why, it's basic psychology. They're mad because we're criticizing their plan, not working on our plan. So let's go into talking about what the plan for the city needs to be. Number one, we have a huge homeless issue. It's getting worse. It's not getting any better. The biggest thing is resources, like Gabe just spoke about. We don't have the resources available in Las Cruces to help this and figure this out. A lot of these homeless people as well, or I'm just gonna say homeless people. I know that's probably not the politically correct word to use, but it is what it is. The homeless population, a big majority and a big percentage of them aren't even from Las Cruces. They're not native to Las Cruces. They don't have family in Las Cruces. So that's a big thing with them getting shipped in. And they're getting shipped into the poorest city, top 10 in the nation. Poorest city, top 10 in the nation, you guys. This is where we live. This is where we call home. And there's a big issue with that. Next is small business I want to talk about. I like to use this term, and maybe it's not the right term, or it's a dumb example. We're not a corporate city. We're not sponsored by Nike. We're not sponsored by Netflix. We're not sponsored by Dell. We're not sponsored by major corporations. The backbone of this community is small businesses. What are we doing to these small businesses? We're not giving them the proper tools to succeed. We're not protecting them. We're not serving them. You take a walk down my district, every other business has its windows boarded up. There's a reason for that. Not because these are abandoned buildings that people haven't used in years. The reason is vandalism. It's crime. Gabe brought up a very valid point. The city issued this form for small business owners to fill out that they could help get their windows replaced or get vandalism, or help with the vandalism. There's the last question on that form, if you guys have ever had a chance to read it. The only way you would qualify is if you made less money, or you made more money last year, or I'm sorry, the year before last year, than you did last year's tax return. Well, if anybody knows, we were locked down. That was during COVID times. So if you're a small business owner, of course you made more money last year than the year before. We were open to the public. If you didn't make more money last year than the year before, you were out of business. So a lot of these businesses that fill out the form didn't, basically that applied for it, didn't get it. They didn't get any help. Myself is one of them. My office has been vandalized, my business has been vandalized 3 times. I'm the owner of everything Las Cruces. And the good thing about being the owner of everything Las Cruces, the last 4 years, I've spoken with small business owners every single day. We're all going through the same issues. And then when you look at a small business that had their window vandalized and broken into, it's around $1,200 to $1,400 to get it fixed. I'm gonna guess that's probably the same amount as your guys' rent for the next month to stay open. So now we gotta decide how to fix that window, put a board on it, and how to pay our rent for the next month just to stay open so we can support our families. That has gotta stop. It's healthcare, education, small business. That's all that we have here. That's all. And if these small businesses don't succeed, we're not gonna have anything left. We won't. And I know it's like the doom and gloom of it, but the fact is, as of right now, that's the reality. This is the reality of the situation. I spoke with a small business owner, which is a larger small business. I'm not going to mention his name because, again, it's a bipartisan race and I don't know what side and I don't want him to get whatever. He employs 140 children. And I say children because their average age is the age between 17 and 21. It's an entry-level job. He told me straight up, I am going to leave. I'm getting waved at. So that, one more minute, 30 seconds, it. But he's threatening to leave. If he leaves, the economic hit that this city will take is gonna be outrageous. So again, wrap it up. Thank you to the CCIA for having us here. We gotta work on this homeless issue. We gotta work with our small businesses, and we have to get constituents and public services in office that are gonna listen to this city. You guys are the voice of the city. I just have a large platform and a great microphone, but I'm gonna listen to you guys. Jason Estrada, District 1. My lovely wife will be in the back if you guys wanna volunteer, wanna help canvass, wanna sign. It also does take money to run for office, so if you guys would like to donate, I can talk to you guys at the back about it. Thank you guys so much.